A second common mistake that people make in their Georgia workers' compensation case is allowing your employer or the workers' compensation insurance company to choose your workers' compensation doctor. When you get hurt on the job and report that to your employer, they're probably going to send you to a doctor for treatment. That's part of the workers' compensation benefits that you receive. But is that doctor going to have your best interest in mind? You expect your doctor to have your best interest in mind when you treat with them. If I'm going to see a doctor, I want to see a doctor who's going to be looking out for me. Unfortunately, this is not always the case in a workers' compensation situation. Some employers are going to choose a workers' compensation doctor, and they're going to choose doctors who are more likely to look out for them than to potentially look out for you. In a Georgia workers' compensation case, you actually have the right to choose your doctor. Now, that right is often limited. You usually have to choose off of what's called a panel of physicians, which is basically a fancy word for a list of workers' compensation doctors that your employer is putting together. There are certain rules about how many doctors have to be on that list and what types of doctors have to be on that list and where it has to be posted. If your employer has followed these rules, then you're going to have to select a doctor from that list to treat you. But if your employer has not followed the rules, there's a good chance you may be able to pick whichever doctor you want to treat your workers' compensation injury. Don't just let your employer make that choice for you. Know what your rights are, because medical treatment is an extremely important part of your workers' compensation case and your recovery from your injury at work.